The playoff slate is filled with the teams of the here and the now, not the next. And it's very obvious the Mavs are the next. Look, you can put anybody that you want around both Doncic and Porzingis, because it's really not about the supporting cast. They're fine, but it's about that 1-2 punch. And as long as the Mavericks have that 1-2 punch, and namely Luca Doncic, who is just absolutely scintillating every time he takes the floor, the Mavericks are the future. They really are. They are the future of this conference. The Pelicans might get there. Zion might end up being a superstar and a stud. The Suns might get there. We saw an 8-0 run in the bubble and coming up just a hair short of the playoffs, and Devin Booker is unbelievably talented. The Memphis Grizzlies could be. They nearly got into the playoffs, and we know Ja Morant has stardom written all over him. Maybe it's the Kings. Maybe the Warriors reset. But for what we're looking at right now, in terms of the future of the West is the Dallas Mavericks, and they are already taking steps forward now, getting into the playoffs this year. Having a healthy Kristaps Porzingis and Luka Doncic to play off one another. Pushing a very good team in Game 1 and winning a game in Game 2. Doncic's first playoff, him seizing the moment and not being too big or out of sorts or this team being overwhelmed. They're a 7 seed. And yet they just went 1-1 with the Clippers and outplayed Los Angeles all night last night. They jumped on them early and never let them off the mat. What a great performance by the Mavs. If you're a Mavs fan, and I know that we've got a lot of you guys listening across all of our Texas affiliates, you've got to be thrilled with last night's game and thrilled with the first 2 games. Because frankly, if Porzingis doesn't get thrown out of game number 1 with what is a ridiculous call in my estimation, the Mavs might be up 2-0 in this series. They had a really good chance of being up 2-0 against the 7 seed in this series.